we're going to talk about the most awkward place we can imagine running into our bosses at after calling in sick. And we're going to start off with Nikki.
Bum, bum, bum. I could imagine running into my boss. Since I'm in higher ed, I can imagine running into her at I'm thinking like a function. I'm trying to think like, or a job interview or something I'm doing.
Oh, wow.
A job interview would be scary. Like, imagine they work somewhere else.
Yeah. You ever go to a job fair and you see like all these different departments they're hiring? I can just imagine my supervisor having a table set up and they're doing recruitment. And then I happen to walk in with my resume
and they're like,
dressed up.
What the hell are you doing here?
Where are you going?
I'm like, wait, what? Why are you here? You said you were sick.
Honestly, but
I'm trying to apply for another job.
I think it would be 10 times spookier, though, if you applied to another job and they actually have two jobs. The one that you called out sick from and the one that you applied to. And you walk in and they are your interviewer.
Nah.
And they turn around their chair and they say, what the heck?
Nah, imagine.
That would be crazy.
Hear me out, though, because here's the thing. You go to a job interview, they got your name and everything, right? So you sitting there about to do the interview. They turn around all evil, like twiddling their thumbs, like, look who it is.
Yep. Like, didn't you call out?
Funny seeing you here.
Yeah.
I could just imagine that right now. I'm actually going to a job interview after this. No, I'm kidding.
She's joking. She's joking.
She's joking as far as we know.
What about you, Jaden?
For me, I feel like if I call out sick to go on a date with a girl, right? And, we sit down, we order our food. Once you order your food, you stuck there.
Yeah, right.
You gotta wait, okay?
Now you gotta stay there.
Exactly. So then, if you see your boss there, like, because now you can't, like, hide, you can't leave, whatever. I feel like if you have a boss that has the audacity to confront you, not only do you have to stay for the food, you gotta stay for the date. And if this is like a first date or something, you just hear like, and then your boss gonna call you out. He's gonna be like, and you know he broke because I pay him. And now my girl knows I'm broke.
Dang.
Now my girl knows like I'm spending all the money on this date and that's all I got. I just feel like that's a bad look because once you're in the restaurant, you stuck. You can't go nowhere. You got to sit through that entire lecture, all that stuff. It's terrible.
Imagine you go on the date and you're a blind date, and it's your supervisor.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Here's my thing.
Oh my god.
Here's my thing. I have mentioned this before. If it's my supervisor, that means she older than me. If she older than me,
All right.
if it's my supervisor, that means she got bread. I'm like, look, we can work something out. You feel me?
Conflict
That's all
of
I'm
interest.
saying.
She might get up and walk out.
Right.
I gotta
Get back to HR and be like, we gotta fire this guy.
Yeah, we got a problem.
She want to fire me so that she can
live.
Yeah. You know what I'm on. You know what I'm on. Different positions.
Please, y'all are funny. Okay, so if you're just now tuning in, we are talking about the most awkwardest place that we can imagine running into our bosses at. Right after we called in sick. Now that's something, okay? And then after that, we're going to talk about this story about someone who called in sick and it didn't end out good for them because they wound up running into their bosses somewhere where you would never want to run into your boss at, okay? Now before we get into this, we're going to get into Lay's answer.
I'm the type, if I'm going to call out, like, it's going to be my last day working there. So, like, I'm tired of it. So, but I'm going to make sure I have a job. So, I'll have the job lined up. But my job is going to be a flight attendant. But it'll be bad if that flight I'm on, that my boss is on the same flight. It's a flight.
Because just like the restaurant, you stuck on that plane. You can't go nowhere.
You can't go nowhere.
I'm like, hey, you want some nuts? Here you go.
Please.
A mouthful of nuts.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I got a new job. Yeah.
By the way,
I didn't tell you. I know I said I called out, but it was my last day. You want some nuts or you want some chips? You want soda, coffee? Oh.
I mean, some people do that. Like, they won't even tell the job that they got a new job until they do kind of like a trial with the other job to make sure that they actually like it.
Yeah.
This girl at my job, she did that, right? Why? And here's a little backstory, okay? her boyfriend was the manager at the job I'm at now,
Oh, snap.
and then he died. Okay.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Right. So then, this was like a while ago though, right? Like a few months ago. So she's getting a new job. She gonna tell the current boss. He gonna be like, "Wow, so you just never cared about him?"
Ooh.
We said, "What? What?"
No, wait. That is
wild.
crazy.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. I get
Wow.
it, but hold on, slow your roll.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was insane.
Not the same.
Safe to say she left.
Got to get to the bag.
Right. No, as she should.
Exactly. I'm gonna get to the bag. I'm gonna quit the job. So if I call out, yeah, this gonna be my last day.
She still be coming in for free ice cream though.
That's crazy.
That's real.
She should.
The ice cream was good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some. I'll go get some after this.
So, for me, my answer is generic, but it's attached to a story.
Mhm.
So, this happened to my friend, my coworker, who called out for a stomach ache. And when she called out for a stomach ache, she also, okay, for context, our manager used to be cool. Like, she used to be cool people. So,
Used to be.
yeah, and
It's
then she
always-
became
it's
an
always the worst.
actual manager, and she was paid to be a manager.
Yeah,
she completely
those are the
switched
worst,
up.
bro.
So after she completely switched up, mind you, she still follows my coworker on Instagram.
Oh shoot.
She called out for a stomach ache,
Oh girl.
and she goes to a party.
No.
And so this is, I'm not going to say names, God forbid they're listening, but because I used to advertise myself all the time. But they'd be like, she asked me, she said, "Have you heard from your coworker?" I said, "No, not really. I know she said she wasn't feeling good. Why?" She said, "Oh, okay." So she talks to one of the estheticians. "Yo, have you heard from coworker?" They said, "No, why? What happened?" She goes, "Oh, nothing. She just called out sick, even though she's out right now partying. She just posted it on her Instagram story."
Ooh.
You gotta be like,
I was
oh,
like,
Wait, hold on. Did
Ooh.
coworker forget that manager was following her?
I have no
Had to.
idea.
I just think you-
I don't know if she forgot or she didn't care. Because
that,
after I left, she up and quit immediately. And then
It'd be
there's
like
other
that.
people following me because I'm just that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Period.
Yeah.
I think you gotta be like, look, that was it was from the memories. You feel me?
Right.
That was
That's
a
Right.
while
real. You
ago.
gotta
Right.
know how to finesse.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you gonna lie, you better lock in and lie a little bit
Right.
more. That's
And
all.
you know, I
Yeah.
didn't even think about that. I might have to text you when I'm in, some trouble.
Look, I got you, bro.
How I'm gonna get out of this?
Like I'm
Right.
not
Like,
I'm not a
put un-
pathological
like-
liar, but I'm a pathological.
Like put
liar.
underneath memories from this time and this,
Exactly.
Right,
right?
like,
Yeah.
come on.
Lock
You
in.
gotta think. Because then what you gonna say? Oh, you gonna fire me because I posted a memory?
Exactly.
Girl, I can't
From
post
last
a memory while I'm
year?
sick. I'm sick
Right.
and I'm trying to make myself feel better by looking at memories. And you can't fire me. You know what? This is discrimination.
I'm talking to
filing
HR.
a lawsuit. Like, come on.
This is why you gotta go through your follows on Instagram because they're like, I'm following you for no reason. I'm
Yep.
like,
And even if they following you, you gotta people who can see your story.
I changed that.
oh yeah.
I have that.
You have to.
Yep, I am too.
You have to.
Why?
I would
why-
never have my supervisor on my IG. Not going down.
No, I do mainly because
No.
I don't care enough. My thing is like I don't call out that often, but if I do and I'm out partying, blah blah blah. Come on, what did you expect?
No,
Right.
no.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
When I-
would you rather me
Look at
come
me.
here
Come
and
on
not
now.
be active? Like, do what I'm
Right.
supposed to do?
When I called you and I said cough cough and you believe me, that's your fault. Come on,
Please.
you knew what you was getting yourself in.
You just
Yeah.
said cough cough,
For
or
real,
you, or
that's-
you did the
No, he said cough.
No, I'm
you said
saying,
cough cough.
Look,
That's his fault for being
Cough.
naive.
I can't come in.
sometimes I be saying
I'm sick.
sneeze, and then just
Yeah.
hope that they get the point. I don't even be like telling them I'm sick. I just be like cough cough and then hang up. Hope they get the point after that.
Wow. Now that's funny.
You won't even have a job after that. I'm not
Look,
gonna lie.
if you working, they love me. They know they need me. It's okay.
Cough cough.
That's real.
I'm
That's
calling
real.
out.
So, you guys know about the graveyard shifts, right?
Yes.
So, let's say I have to work a graveyard shift.
Okay.
And I'm just not feeling it because you know what? I had plans with Bay, okay? I had
understand.
plans with
Right.
Bae. And we had plans to do, a little DIY, something in the house. So they're cooking at their house, blah, 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 getting all ready. And I'm not feeling too good. I'm going to have to call out. So I'm driving. I get to my lover's house. I go inside. And nothing is cooked yet.
No, hold on.
I see shoes that don't belong to my lover. And they live alone at the door. And I'm like, now, hold on now, because I know we have plans. I know we have plans, and usually I'll check in like, oh, we still up for today, but I didn't do that this time because I just didn't feel like I had to. And then I hear Genuine so anxious
Oh,
in
No.
the
Wow.
background. So I'm like, I know that ain't okay. I'm just gonna assume that you got some roses, petals all laid out on the bed. So I'm gonna just go to the back.
Oh my God.
I know this isn't my supervisor in here with my lover.
Hold on. Is this?
Yeah.
Wait. No. That's terrible.
That's
That's
no, you win
horrifying.
this one.
That would
You
be
win.
a horrible experience. That would be the most awkwardest thing to experience. After you called out sick, supervisor's like, yeah, it's fine. And you know why they so giddy? Because they're about to get some during that graveyard shift. But you didn't know where they were going to get some from. It was your lover the whole time.
That's crazy.
That
No, that's
is
wild.
no. At that point, he's going in the graveyard. I don't care
Yeah.
what.
Oh yeah.
That's absolutely insane. I'm
Literally.
crashing out after that.
I think that would be like the worst thing ever. Like I feel like that would make
don't
someone.
know.
What?
What do you think? What's worse than that?
worse than
What's
that?
worse than that?
I'm just.
I already know what Nikki
like-
about to say. Nikki probably like, I don't know. We might be able to leverage this. Maybe we should join.
That's
You know
all.
what?
Well, no, I wasn't gonna say join. I'm like, is this person in charge of like your payroll
Oh,
situation,
yeah, blackmail.
your position, and
But also, is the supervisor fine? That's
No,
And that's
I
the
don't
thing. The
care about that.
supervisor
I'm
is
taking pictures as blackmail. At the end of the day, it's going to HR.
obviously,
right.
obviously. But first, you feel me?
Wow.
Priorities. Like I just feel like we can
I
solve.
thought your priority was getting that bag.
Exactly,
Exactly.
exactly.
That's what I'm
Which is
saying.
why, if it's the supervisor, right?
Okay.
If she knows I do good work, you feel me? Like, because here's the thing: if it's a supervisor, right, you could do all that, and then still be able to leverage it. You feel me? Well, you don't gotta choose one or
just
the other.
saying.
No, but then you get. Are you talking about getting involved?
Listen,
See, I was
That's what I'm
talking. I
saying.
was,
That's
no, I was,
not
talking, I was
leverage,
talking
'cause
about
if
getting
you're
the bag.
involved,
Yeah.
that's not blackmail
if you know
anymore.
how to take the right pictures, bro, because you take pictures of them too, right? And then you do what you do, you still have the pictures to use against them. They don't have proof of anything else.
No. Okay.
Please.
Take off your clothes and get in the bed and just start taking selfies.
Be like,
Taking
look,
selfies.
look what this guy's doing.
Right.
Get this man.
Look what's
Right.
happening. Look what's happening. We'll get that pay raise.
I feel like that's the worst thing ever. But you know what? Let's get into the story reveal. So, this woman, she called out sick. Why? Because it was time for her to go and live her best life.
Understandable.
Until she got 30,000 feet up into the air and realized that she wasn't living her best life anymore. Because when she looked behind her, her boss was
My
three
gosh, you were
seats
accurate.
back.
Damn.
3
What?
seats back. So yes, this woman called out sick to catch a plane, and then she ran into her boss on the same exact flight, same exact destination. What are the odds?
What are the odds?
You
Dang.
gotta be like, I'm real sick. I'm finding a doctor overseas. They don't know what's wrong with me.
Nah.
Cough, cough.
This girl was on her way to she was either on her way to Europe or Indonesia. I forget which one.
Beautiful places.
But I'm like, girl, you know what? Listen,
Great
live your
places to
life.
find doctors.
I'm saying. But the boss saw her and said, so this is the hospital?
Oh.
Dang, girl.
Nah.
And she
No,
didn't say
li-
anything. She just didn't respond. Like,
Listen,
mute, girl.
Jaden told us a story during the break, and I'm like, I think that's what this person should have said.
Which one?
It wasn't me.
Which
It was
one?
my twin.
For real. It wasn't me.
It was my twin.
That's what you gotta do.
Pretend like you don't even see the supervisor.
I
Yeah,
can
right.
see.
I'm blind.
Like, you know who it
I would
is.
fake sleep the whole time.
Right, like.
I like the eye mask on and everything. They try to tap me. I'm like, no, I don't want no.
See, this is why I
I
feel
don't want no
like
chips.
I feel like more civilians need to carry themselves in airports like celebrities. You know, the hoodie, the glasses.
Yes.
but, like,
Yes.
you in there trying to be cute on your way to Indonesia, and now look, girl, you about to come back with no job.
You were about to lose your job.
Look, we know you'd like to get your money back after listening, but I'll remind you that you never paid to listen in the first place.
The Nassau Morning Madhouse is on 90.3 WHPC.